Now the judges give their evaluation.
I think all of you have done all your homework. Well, we have identified the same problem, which is actually either declining market or the declining popularity of Babson. And most of you actually have also recommend that to go online to advertise, to promote Babson through advertisements. There are just slight difference in your recommendation, which is quite difficult for us to make decision. It's very difficult to tackle each school, so I would just say that I would like to congratulate all of you for the job well done.
First of all, let us congratulate you for you do a lot of research and a job well done. But some of you have a good point about how to create more awareness. And also, I like the idea from Buddha Care. You also mentioned the financial problem, because this is one of the most important problem in this kind of company.
I would like to congratulate everybody, and actually I'm very impressed. At your young age, you're very confident and have a potential to become a good business guru someday. I'm happy and thank you for the suggestion and your time. I would appreciate the jeans design and then the release, or I think develop new product that would help us.
Of all the groups, this is the toughest group. No? There was a wonderful presentation, a lot of rigorous thinking involved. Hope Christian, you did some backyard survey in your school. I think that's good. At least you have attempted to identify the problem instead of giving your opinion. However, I have a problem in terms of who you have identified as your main competitor. You have incorrectly identified who are doing very well, and therefore, if you have incorrectly identified the brands that are not doing very well, you would have the wrong benchmark. I also want to make mention about Buddha Care, because that's I think there's a lot of confidence in the presentation, in the sense that it is betting on one single-minded solution, which is a fashion show with a whole school student as model. It takes a lot of confidence to say, this is my solution. I'm going to bet my house that this is what is going to work. On the other hand, that's also the weakness of that, because what happens if it doesn't work out? Chiang Kai-shek College correctly identified a turnaround identity. You talk about designing a jeans, that it will be modeled by the people, by the students. It's a fantastic idea. However, I have problem with your disaster wear advocacy campaign, because the company situation is that it needs a turnaround, and do understand that if you want to do that, it takes massive resources, and therefore I think the big word that I'd like you to take home is reality check. You need to be realistic about your plan. Grace Christian, they have identified the problem as conversion of awareness to trial, and I think they were very systematic. I like the idea that the channel of distribution was addressed, and therefore the definition of the problem is not just one of brand identity, but also one of channel of distribution. So having given the feedback for the four groups, we have decided to have a winner. And I want to tell you that there was a tie, but we have to break the tie. So the winner is Grace Christian.
Yeah, and first of all, I want to congratulate all of you for moving on to the final round. Yay! Ay, wait, parang di kayo masaya. Masaya, yay! Sigaw! Woo! Ay, binigay mo na. Napagod na siya. Anyway, so guys, what can you say about your team?
Well, they're really good. Sobrang yung research talaga, new ideas. So, super galing. I'm so proud of them.
The past 2 weeks was actually a lot of experience, a lot of learning, and I thank God na we can extend this one.
Proud ko lang sa group namin kasi I see that they really learned through yung marketing seminars.
There was a tough decision that the judges had to make. It was a choice between Chiang Kai-shek College and Grace Christian. And I think, well, the first round it was a tie. But we had to break the tie and we had to review our notes. And ultimately, Grace Christian won because it has the correct definition of the problem, which is not just about brand identity. It tackled about the problem of channel of distribution. I think ultimately, it is the proper definition, complete definition, plus the way they diagnosed the problem and come up with a solution that made Grace Christian the ultimate winner. So I congratulate Grace Christian.
Wow! 再次恭喜我们今天的优胜者 Congratulations to all the winners! Tama ba yung mga predictions nyo, guys?
Tama.
Tama. Sige na, kayo na magaling. Anyway, 我们的最后3强呢将晋级到决赛，所以希望你们好好的努力，加油，祝你们好运。
And of course, we would like to thank also the other participating teams. You've all done a great job, and you've made your schools and organizations very proud.
Let us not forget to thank our judges who have sat through the whole eliminations and imparted their wisdom. Thank you very much, marketing guru Mr. Josiah Go, the distributor of Mattel, Ms. Mirna Tang Yao, Chinese Daily News General Manager Mr. Paul Ong, and our guest judge for this week, Ms. Morena Oka of Bobson Jeans.
Guys, would you believe this? Eliminations are finally done.
I wonder what challenge they'll be facing to win over 1 million pesos worth of prizes.
So I'm tuning again next week to find out just what will happen. So expect a lot of surprises on the Philippines' first ever reality business challenge on Free TV.
CHInoy! All that and so much more. Only here on CHInoy TV, 飞华电视台.
Willard, ikaw na. You already. Nina, nakakaingit ka naman eh. Ba't mo kami hindi mo man lang kami sinama?
Kayo ba gusto niyo maging isang Lady Guagua?
Why not? Kung ganun kasarap ang pagkain, di ba?
Oh, so tara, manganta na.
Manganta na. Oh, may natutunan ka.
Oo, syempre. Oo kasi galing ako dyan sa Razons of Guagua. Yun.
And for the Grace Christian College team, congratulations! Naka, wow!
CHInoy 朋友的决赛已经快到了，所以呢，大家一定要锁定我们的飞华电视台哦。
If you enjoyed our CHInoy Speak for this week, you can get more information about it and download it for free if you like our Facebook fan page.
And for the freshest updates, follow us on Twitter, CHInoy TV, to catch all those behind-the-scenes photos and updates for upcoming episodes.
Guys, before we end, let's not forget to thank the following people who make this episode so beautiful. They are Chef John Lucoa of French Baker.
And we would like to thank Conti's Pastry Shop and Restaurant, Razons of Guagua and Cheesecake, etc. Mr. George Go of Canyon Woods for the venue of our CHInoy Speak. And also Miss Nancy Ong and Mr. David Ong for Fengwei Week.
Now for our CHInoypreneur Challenge, thank you so much for the venue, FFCCCII, and the participating schools, Philippine Buddha Care Academy, Hope Christian High School, Chiang Kai-shek College, and Grace Christian College. And for our venue, our beautiful venue for this episode, at the Shangri-La Hotel, thank you so much, especially to
only
their
the beautiful place, but the beautiful person
communications
here.
manager, Ms. Claire Hernandez. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Now I'd like to say thank you to my sponsors, starting with Rigo Jeans, Converse Shoes, Color Blends of Fresh Look, and doctors of Fresh Looks. They are Dr. Lai, Dr. Cathy, and Dr. Jeanline, Dr. Mary Jane, Dr. Emmy of Jeb's Optical. Maraming salamat. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dental Spa, Dr. Ratina Ngo. And Bambi Ong for my hair and makeup, and Karimadan for my outfit for today. Naku, paano niyan, guys? Ayaw man natin magpaalam, pero we have to say bye-bye na. Asas na.
But we'll see you again next week.
Only here on CHInoy TV, 飞华电视台。